So I wanted to connect with you because I had a personal experience with a patient who said that she did CrossFit 7 days a week or exercise 7 days a week because she hated her body. And I have admired you from afar because you've recently been really open on Instagram and social media about your personal body image issues. So I deal with a lot of female athletes and who have a lot of body image issues, and I just wanted to connect with you and maybe give these wonderful women out there a couple of tips on why they're looking to exercise a lot, and a few tips on things that they can do personally to help themselves get through those mental and body image issues. So if you could, expand on how you got yourself through that.
Yeah, well, it was a long process. Initially, like I came out and said on social media, initially I remember the first time literally the day I decided to start exercising. It wasn't actually that long ago in the big scheme of things. It was probably 2010, so 20 years old. But I was very big on drinking, and I was a smoker at the time. I loved partying, which is all, great times, but at that time I decided that I really hated what I looked at in the mirror each day, and I'm talking like physically, I didn't fit anything, I felt crappy, I was constantly like low on energy, and I was so angry at myself for letting myself get to that point, and I thought, screw it, I'm just going to go for a run, and I'm going, but when I look back, I was very much in a state of like self-loathing. So I even remember going for that run, and just the language I was talking to myself with, just telling myself that you're so unfit, you know, how did you get here? You can't even run 10
I called her
meters.
an inner bitch.
She was
really
not
evil.
very nice.
Yeah.
And I remember that so vividly. And I remember it was raining and it was hailing, and like it was just all this kind of there's this dark cloud over that time in my life. But the more I exercised, like I kind of just did it for no real reason other than turning up the gym was fine at the time. It was when I started training in the style of CrossFit, which I didn't know what it was at the time, and I started getting enjoyment out of the things that I was doing and the things that I was finding that my body was capable of that I never thought it was capable of. And then that's when the language started shifting to something positive, where I stopped focusing on body image and I started focusing on what I was physically capable of, which was bizarre. And then from there, that just kind of spiraled in a good way. And then, much like most things, you come to obstacles and stops along the way. Things happen in life that force you to take a step back and then get back on the track and keep moving forward, and that happened quite a lot. So it was just over the course of, I would say, maybe 4 to 5 years, there was a constant battle of this girl who was trying to punish herself and this girl who was really excited about what she was capable of, kind of going back and forth to get to a point where I felt like I could share that whole journey.
And what would you tell her now? What would be the one thing that you would tell your younger self?
Probably just to relax. Just to relax and take things day by day, because you wake up each morning, you get an opportunity to either do something cool or hate yourself. And that's where I was at. I was at a point where I'd wake up and I'd drag myself through the day, talking negatively to myself, or I'd wake up and I'd go to the gym and try something new, and then lead on that path. So I just think take every opportunity, every single day. You wake up, do something positive, or tell yourself something positive, or just start the day well, and then do that every single day of the week, and you've got
create
that
habit.
Flow.
Create the habit around being positive with yourself,
100%.
because it's hard sometimes, and that inner person, that is the inner negative nanny that lives inside of us. We've got to keep her in her little box, because she'll always pop up occasionally. So as females, we just need to be constantly reaffirming, what our bodies can do versus negative internal dialogue.